Hello everyone, as usual it's me Pavlo and we'll be talking about really interesting earphones. Here they are, it's Simgot EL6L. To be honest, I'm not sure why they selected such a different name for them, because usually their names is like EA100, EA500, EW and so on, but this one is called EM6L and it's a 5-driver hybrid model with a single dynamic driver and 4 balanced armatures. And taking into account that it's Simgot and also their pretty affordable price, price is about $100. There are some discounts, you can get them sometimes, but current price at Linsol shop is $98 or so, so I will add link to the description and I will consider it as their actual price. So, taking into account good price, already stylish packaging and overall ability of Simgot to finely tune earphones, once again I have really high expectations. But you know, I'm always having high expectations and probably it's good, because why review something that you don't expect to be good? As usual, let's do unboxing. Really nice polygraphy, as you can see, interesting picture of Phoenix on the front side. Then goes the kind of internal diagram or like pseudo X-ray picture of internals that you already can get an idea that it's not a typical construction with armature inside of spout in front of dynamic driver. All drivers have their own sound tubes. On the back side you can see blow-up diagram and even frequency response chart, which hints at V-shaped signature, but pretty moderately done. So as you can see, spikes from 0 to about 7 decibels and about 10 on the treble, so basically looks nice. What also can be interesting for us, 26 ohms of impedance and 119 decibels, but not for milliwatt but for volt RMS. So good sensitivity, not super sensitive, not super hard to drive, so basically nice parameters. Then we have internal box and it's named as Phoenix. Then let's dig inside. Earpieces themselves. I want to take everything out accurately because I need to make photos, and I really like to keep everything as pristine as possible. So let's open here. Most likely it's some case. Yep. That's it. Case and manual. Simple leather case, but pretty convenient in everyday usage. And you can see really cool looking cable. So it's the first part of accessories, and here I suppose we'll have tips. Yep, here it is. It's 3 pair of silicone ear tips. So probably there could be a bit more tips in the accessory set, but anyway. And here they are. Design looks super stylish with this black finish. Looks great, but of course gather fingerprints. So let me wipe them with my shirt. Luckily, fingerprints are actually no, they are not that easy to get rid of, but with some clothes you can remove them, and they are not super visible if they are not used under the bright sun. Then company logo, vent hole, and here they are. Overall classical comfortable design, fitting nicely into ear, at least into my ear. They are not big, so probably fit shouldn't be an issue. slightly above average length of the spout, but unfortunately there is no lip for holding the tips, but grill is present here, and as you can see, sound bore is pretty thick, probably because here goes 3 different sound tubes from the different drivers. And here is cable itself. Actually, cable looks superb for this price. Free bonus Velcro stripe. Let's unwind it. Here used so-called QDC connectors. Basically it's 2-pin connectors with recessed pins in the on the connector side. Good option for the affordable models. Looks nice and also provides decent durability. There is soft ear hooks to guide the wire around your ear, and as you can see, it's interesting gold and black spiral braided cables. So inside of silicone insulation looks really nice. Also it's really soft, close to maximum possible softness, so microphonic effect is low. And here is splitter with chin slider, and under the splitter it goes down to the regular jack. So it's just a simple 3.5mm jack, but it's a sensitive earphone, so you can easily use them with single-ended connection. So in terms of accessories, design and other things, it's really good. And of course about the sound, traditional 48 hours of burn-in were spent in vain and didn't give any results. In terms of tuning, Simgot is pretty consistent. They have this so mysterious H2019 curve, and they tuned their models to accommodate this curve to some particular degree. And here they've managed to deliver a really good signature with enjoyable tonality, and in general, you know, it's a really good earphones with basic sound. It's not trying to be monitoring, but at the same time it gives a good stage, good clarity in the mid and treble area. It has a slightly boosted bass and pleasant level of deep bass, but at the same time they are not dominating. So there is no coloration, no attempts to hide something, highlight something. Really good option, but unlike 7Hz Sonos that I reviewed recently, this one is a bit more colored, giving like a bit more additional fun. So fun starts with accented deep bass. Accent is not big, but it's present, and thanks to Simgot engineers, it's not overly boosted, so it doesn't sound fatiguing or annoying. When it's present in record, you'll get nice punch, but at the same time not that overwhelming skull-crushing amounts of bass head low frequencies. But actually mid bass is less accented. There is a slight bump, but not too much, just to add a bit more weight and presence. So basically it sounds natural to my ears. It has a good resolution, not superb, of course it lacks a bit of that small nuances, but at the same time good sense of realism and really well balanced weight and impact, and because of that it sounds pretty organic. Also the Simgot managed to get really coherent tuning, so transition from dynamic driver sound to balanced armatures is unnoticeable, and it also helped to perceive low frequencies like more rich and more saturated. Good textures, nice amount of presence for the low frequencies, but at the same time I won't call them bass head, it's more like bass normal. So let's go for the example, and it's an absolute classics, so we don't need this cat hair here, but when you live with long-haired cat, hair is just a decoration. So It's a deep purple, smoke on the water, and you know why it's here. That moment when bass guitar starts, it sounds really relief here with good sense of presence, really enjoyable, and thanks to good detailization and separation, all that part when instrument starts one by one is done in really fun and engaging way. And bass guitar playing a noticeable role here, and this earphones doesn't try to hide it, to highlight it, just good bass presence. Mid frequencies are also balanced, they have good detailization, but at the same time they're not trying to sound sharp or analytical. You know, I'm saying these words more and more because like a lot of modern manufacturers, they actually found a good way to do the sound. Here we've got a bit of boosted dynamics and highlighted emotions, but not too much. Weight distribution totally depends on the record. When it's present in the record, you'll get nice amount of weight, both for vocal and for to give instruments better body. But when record is not perfect in this aspect, it won't boost anything. Good sense of clarity, nice hint of additional presence for the female vocal, and overall this clarity area that gives a nice boost for the electric guitars, but at the same time it's not overdone, so they don't sound sharp or like overblown in terms of energy. But about treble we'll speak a bit later. Imaginary stage is pretty spacious, it's not fully holographic, but with good instrument separation, with good width, it's noticeably above average, and actually nice depth that plays good with width, so they fit one to another, so stage percepts really realistically. And let's go for the example for the mid frequencies, and it's Louis Armstrong and Oscar Peterson, Sweet Lorraine. Nice, good record with that old-fashioned approach to mastering, and Peterson's keyboard moved strictly to the left channel, and in the center we're getting Louis Armstrong vocal. They taking main stage, and thanks to the decent quality of record, you're getting good amount of weight for the vocal, you're getting all that rich saturated signature voice, and everything is present here. And thanks to the good clarity, keyboard part is also noticeable and present. Probably it was fortepiano at that time, but I'm not an expert here. But most likely it was, because what else could it be? And also treble is really nicely done. I really enjoy treble here. It's not too sharp, and at the same time it's not too like moved back. It's slightly on the balanced armature side, so with hint of additional airness and with faster attacks and decays, but at the same time it's not overdone, and because of that you're getting airy treble, but at the same time good overtone saturation, both basic and like more extended overtones. Treble extension is above average, layering is almost absent, but it's normal for this price tier, but overtone saturation, as I've said, it's done well, and the Simgot managed to get a proper amount of treble to balance low frequencies, so they sound really airy, really spacious when it's necessary, but at the same time, at least for me, they never sound fatiguing. So it's Eric Clapton, Layla, it's live version, unplugged. I really like it. Probably I like it more than original version, and it's really nicely recorded, so thanks to the good stage here you're getting nice sense of presence, you're getting good sense of audience, and you're getting nice saturation of overtones for the guitar and vocal. Of course, layering is lacking here a bit to get you more sense of realism, but still a really decent result. Speaking about the pairings, actually they will benefit from some nice digital to analog converter, even not the most cheapest one, so there is sense to go to like middle segment of portable digital to analog converters with them. Speaking about the conversions, what we've got, for example, Simgot EA500, they have some particular degree of similarity, but EA500 sounds a bit more boosted in the treble area. Here it's a bit more realistic and with less boost, and because of that they perceive like more balanced in weight, at least for me. 7Hz Sonos that I reviewed recently, they are more on the natural side, so they have slightly less bass and a bit more focus on the micro contrast, but not too much. What else I can recall here? My favorite FIO and JD7, they are more forward, more punchy on the bass, so different, more fun color signature. So to summarize everything, really good earphones with nice design, but not everyone will like this fingerprint magnet case, but at the same time I don't think that it's a big issue. If I'd go nitpicking, I'd say that in this price tier accessory set could be better, but for me it's also not important. What is important, it's a sound and a good cable and a nice wearing comfort, and all that is present here. So thank you for listening, thank you for your attention, and of course don't forget to have a great day.